this video, we're going to talk about a framework for thinking about our well-being. So when we consider our well-being, we want to think holistically about each aspect of our well-being. So we use a framework that has 5 dimensions. Those 5 dimensions include, the first dimension is our physical well-being. Right? So our physical well-being is taking care of our physical body. It's getting enough sleep, it's eating healthy food, it's exercising, make sure we're spending time outdoors, drinking enough water, right? Doing those things that help to sustain, to nourish, to keep our physical body strong. The second dimension of our well-being is our mental well-being. So our mental well-being is about our thinking, about our mind and our thoughts. Mental well-being means having a clarity of mind. It means being able to analyze our situation. It means being able to make decisions. Our mental well-being is an awareness of our thoughts. So aware when we're having very negative thoughts and trying to think positively about the situation. Another aspect of our well-being is our emotional well-being. So our emotional well-being is about our feelings. Right? So emotional well-being means being able to hold our emotions. So it's not getting overwhelmed by strong emotions, and it's not suppressing them, right? It's acknowledging, accepting that we have emotions and feeling like we have the capacity to hold them. Another aspect of our well-being is our spiritual well-being. For some people, our spiritual well-being may be tied to a religious tradition, it may be tied to religious beliefs. For others of us, it's not at all tied to religion. But our spiritual well-being is about how we maintain hope and how we counter feelings of despair. And so it's that feeling of having peace inside ourselves, even when there's chaos and conflict around us. The 5th dimension of our well-being is our relational well-being. So this is about our relationship to ourselves and also our relationship to other people. It's about having open and honest communication with ourselves and with others about our needs, our desires, our hopes, our dreams, our worries. It's also about being kind and being loving with ourselves and other people, being aware when we're being judgmental or overly critical. And finally, it's about our relationship with nature, right? So it's our relationship with the natural surroundings around us. So these 5 dimensions, our physical well-being, mental, emotional, spiritual, relational well-being, each of these are deeply, deeply interrelated. So when we're feeling very good, very positive in one aspect of our well-being, it has a very positive influence on the other aspects. Likewise, when one aspect of our well-being is really suffering, it can deeply impact the other parts of our well-being as well. So particularly around our mental well-being and our emotional well-being, we can see this. So our mental well-being is about our thoughts, our emotional well-being is about our feelings, and our thoughts create our feelings, right? So we have feelings around our thoughts. So for some of us, it's very hard to distinguish between our mental well-being and our emotional well-being, and that's okay. We don't have to be able to exactly categorize each part of our well-being, but we use this framework so that we're thinking very holistically about each aspect of our well-being. For some people, when we're first introduced to the idea of well-being, we just think about our physical body, right, and our physical health. And that really, to sustain our well-being, we need to be thinking about all these different dimensions.